come in. I got 15 minutes on my break, so I just kind of wanted to update y'all really, really quick and kind of let y'all know what's going to happen over here, how I'm going to cover the Mo3 trial. So get in, so I can let y'all know before my break is over for work. We're going to do a quick recap of yesterday and um, what the jurors were um, admonished to be able to analyze within the trial, and then we're also going to talk about what to expect today. This is day one of the trial for Keywan White. It's finally here, y'all. So I want y'all to come on in so I can kind of give y'all, a synopsis of how I'm going to cover the trial. I want to be able to make it one of these days. It's expected to last 2 weeks, but at this moment, I'm unable to make it just because I have to work, okay? But I want y'all to know how I'm going to cover it. I am taking my notes. Hey, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is having a blessed and prosperous Wednesday. Good morning, y'all. I love y'all so much. I have 15 minutes on my break. So, look, let me let y'all know. Pay attention to my community wall, okay, y'all? Because while I'm at work, I will be taking notes, okay? So pay attention to my community wall, and we gonna talk about it. I'm gonna set up a live for when I get off work. We can discuss it, and y'all can get my commentary, okay? So pay attention to my community wall. If you have X, aka Twitter, make sure you get on Twitter because Exhibit CB is also on Twitter, okay? So make sure y'all get on Twitter. Now, y'all, if y'all want me to go to this trial, y'all gonna have to help us to stay out, okay? Look, my husband, he like, look, baby, you gotta work, you know what I'm saying? The Mo3 thing ain't paying you, you know what I'm saying? We still gotta live and, do our thing. So if they want you there, make sure they help you get there when you take off of work, okay? So y'all, if y'all want me there, help us to stay out. I'm not monetized on this channel, so of course you would have to cash out, right? You would have to send it to my cash app, and who's ever here that's a mod, y'all can put my cash app in my in the chat. But I just wanted to kind of let y'all know too. Yeah, watch my community wall. If you're on X, Twitter, get on X. I'll be updating there too. Okay. Also, let's do a quick recap, okay? So y'all can kind of understand because I know a lot of commentary does not, allow y'all to be able to understand what went on, okay? So let's do a quick recap of what happened, okay? So we know that trial begins this morning at 8:30. Let's do a quick recap from the jury selection and what I'll be watching, me in particular, what I'll be watching as the trial begins today, okay? Hey, IGT baby. Hey, MMK sis. MMK, if you will put my cash app in the chat, that'll be nice for me, please. Hey, Vaughn. Hey, y'all. Y'all coming in, ain't y'all? Okay, so trial begins this morning at 8:30. This is the first day of trial for Keywan White, all right? Keywan White is charged with capital murder under the state's alleged murder for remuneration, murder for hire theory, okay? The state has the burden of proof, meaning they are the ones that have to prove that Keywan White killed Mo3, okay? Keywan does not have to prove his innocence. The state must prove the required elements beyond a reasonable doubt. And I don't know if y'all heard them yesterday in jury trial, but they gave you the 4 elements that the state will have to prove in order to convict Keywan White of capital murder, okay? Remuneration is going to be important, people. The defense repeatedly questioned jurors about whether the state can prove the alleged payment / promise to pay connected to the killing. Okay? Listen, timeline, y'all. The defense focused heavily on what allegedly occurred before versus after Mo3's murder. Okay? So that's going to be heavy. Make sure y'all pay attention to the timeline. Okay, IGT, I will. Because the defense, they focused heavily on what allegedly occurred before versus after Mo3's murder, okay? Don't fill in the gaps. So the defense stressed to the jurors they cannot turn assumptions or suspicious circumstances into facts simply because something might make sense, all right? The rap music slash persona does not automatically equal proof, okay? So jurors were questioned about separating an artist's lyrics, image, and reputation from the actual evidence presented in court. Then we have the accomplished slash cooperating witnesses. They may be important, okay? The state spent considerable time discussing witness credibility and explained that accomplice testimony requires corroborating evidence, tending to connect the defendant to the offense, okay? So remember, y'all, we also have capital murder versus murder. Remember, the judge did explain that if the state proves a killing but fails to prove the required remuneration element for capital murder, jurors would have to acquit on capital murder, okay? So if supported by the evidence, the judge may ultimately instruct them on the lesser included offense of murder. All right. Remember that a lot of material exists in this case, so there is potentially 250 witnesses and multiple terabytes of discovery, but the judge did clarify to the jury that that does not mean all 250 witnesses will testify. Okay. So I kind of just wanted to give y'all, a synopsis of how I'm going to cover it. If you want me there at the trial, hit my cash app, okay? I can't just be dry taking off work and just going without making any income. I still got to live too, okay? So make sure y'all hit my cash app if y'all want me there at the trial. Until then, the way that I will be working is I will be working from home. I will be taking notes like I did yesterday. I'll be posting on my community wall. And now that trial has started, I will be doing a live later on my commentary and what I seen as far as the trial goes. Okay. So I just wanted to give y'all that. Let's see, sis, check your wall. I think I posted it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. LGT said facts. The defense really don't have anything, but they will try to discredit. Yep, you're right. What's up, 713? So for now, y'all, until I can get the cash, you know what I'm saying, to actually be there, sitting in there, taking notes and doing my thing and reporting to y'all live, I will actually be at home taking notes, and then we'll discuss it later when I get off work on a live stream, okay? So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This the way Exhibit C be doing it right now, okay? So y'all stay tuned. Remember, I am on X, aka Twitter, and I am also going to be posting on my community wall on YouTube. So I love y'all. First day of Mo 3 trial. Let's get it. Hey, bottoms up. Let's get it, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all pay attention to what I got going on over here, okay? Y'all know I come to play no games, all right? I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed and prosperous day. I'm going to get back to work.